why being broke is the best thing that will happen to me or happen to you as a man. Life, yeah, we all seek what? Security. The greatest will a man has in this life is the will to survive. And there is a saying as well, when a lion is chasing you and what you reach a wall, you have no other choice than to what? Fight back, man. Not necessarily a lion, but whenever you are in a danger, somebody is trying to do something to you, whatever it is, man, and what you've reached a point, you've reached a wall where there's no longer what? An escape, man. The only thing you have to do now is what? Face the danger head on, man. And that is what being broke what does to you, man. You get to understand the fact that what nobody what gives a fuck. Nobody what cares about whatever it is you're going through, especially what as a man. Women might necessarily what get like help from people. Look at this girl, man. That girl sitting over there. I don't know if you guys can see her. She's over there, man, but she's a little bit shy. Yeah, you know, if there is something, women can get help from people, man. But the little girl was just waving over at me, man. That was who I was waving at, you know. Women can get help from what? Outside forces. They can get help from people, man, and that is only natural, man. They are the weaker species, and I do not blame them, man. Do you understand me? They can get help from people. A woman can be crying, even if she is the one who is the cause of the problem, she's going to get pity, and the man, whereas who is suffering in that problem, is going to what? Just be what? People are just going to be indifferent to him and his emotions, man. It is nature, man. Men are what? Figures of strength. Women are what? Figures of what? Weakness. I'm not saying women are weak in character or something like that. I'm saying naturally, like however it is painted, we are the positive figures and they are the negative figures, man. They are the negative charges. Do you understand me? And for that reason, bro, we would never be judged according to the same standard. So when you are broke or when she's broke, you are never the same people, man. She can get into places when she's broke that you can never get into, man. And that is why when you get to that point of being broke, man, that is what you understand, man. And that what is going to make you fight for what? A better life. Being broke and also being hungry is going to make you to get better, man, because it is all about the will to survive. You have to get to a point in your life as a man, once in your life, once in a time in your life where you have nothing and you have no one to look up to, man. You have nobody to call to come to your aid, man. That is where you are shaped, man. That is where you are forged, man. That is where you are forged in battle. Life is a battle. You're always at war, be it with yourself or with outside forces, man. But if there is one thing that is a constant in life, is that you are always at war, man. Same thing, you are at war with lust, you are at war with poverty, you are at war with greediness, you are at war with so many things, man. And you are always going to keep fighting till you die. And that is what weak men do not understand, man. Weak men are always looking for that time where life is going to become easier for them. Life is going to not necessarily understanding the fact that they are the ones who choose to make life much more harder for them, man, by not accepting the realities of life, man. When you are broke, you start accepting the realities of life, man. You start seeing reality for what it truly is, and that is the fact that nobody gives a fuck about you, man. Nobody cares about you, man. The only person who cares about you is your mother, and even at a certain point in time, she's going to start asking you like, "Wagwan, you know, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with yourself?" Do you understand me? So as a man, being broke is the best thing that can happen to you, man, because it is going to teach you a lot of things in this life, man. It is going to teach you how to be comfortable with less. The reason why we suffer mostly in this life is we want so many things that are necessarily out of our control. And when you get broke, you start appreciating those little things you have in your life, man. And that is what builds character, man. Being broke builds character as a man. It teaches you what to do and what not to do when you have money. If you win a lottery today, Again, the reason why so many people who win lotteries go back to where they were, or even worse than where they were before, was the fact that what, there was no character building moment. And that is what a lot of weak men are what trying to escape, man. Do you understand me? Also, being on semen retention is a form of what, building character, because what, it's what challenges you, man. It makes you what, go against yourself. You start to see the true nature of the people in this life, man. You start to see the true nature of the world, man. The world does not owe you nothing as a man. You also what, and also the beauty also is the fact that you also realize that what, you do not owe anybody anything, and you do not need permission, you do not need validation from anybody to be yourself and to be great. That is what, that's part of character building, you know. It teaches you what, to become self-sufficient, man. So accept this phase that you are in as a man. Accept the fact that what, things are not necessarily what, going on well for you. Things are not necessarily what, panning out the way what you want them to pan out, man. Things are not necessarily turning out the way you want them to turn out, because what, it is teaching you so much, man. And what, when you get to that point where you've always imagined, man, you are going to look back and be like, what, I appreciate it, man. Trust me, even I believe that what, rich people miss those processes that made them rich, man. They miss the hustling stage. They miss having to like wake up and have something to do in the morning, man. Do you understand me? Before they became rich. Those processes is what makes you you. So embrace it. Start having fun with it. Do you understand me? Look at it as something more or less like something that has to happen, something that is part of the will of your life and the will of the life of every man who is what, wanting to become better. It is your turn to suffer. Embrace it. What, every other man before you who has gotten to where they got to today has suffered, man. You are not different. Embrace the fact that what, it is your turn to suffer. Let those things what, mold you to become a better man. Let them make you what, get to that place you want to get to, because what, there is no other option for you, man. When you are pushed against the wall, you have no other option what than to fight back, man. And when you start fighting back, you start realizing what, the strength that you never knew what you had within you, man. Stop running away from adversities, man. Stop running away from problems. Stop running away from situations that are scary. Go head on, charge head on. You might be scared as shit. Trust me, man. I have been scared as shit in so many situations in this life that I've gone head on towards, man. And those things what has shaped me to the man I have become today. That I'm able to be in the public like this and not necessarily give a fuck whatever anybody is thinking about me is what, because what, previously I couldn't do this, and what, I had to like go through so many things. I had to go through humiliation, people laughing at me, calling me weirdo, doing this and that. Do you understand me? But at the end of the day, I'm realizing the fact that what, those people actually what, do not have the courage to also do what I'm doing right now. And that in understanding that what, you find peace, man. You understand the fact that what, you have become a better person, man. So what, go against the grain, go towards those things that what people are running away from. That is what makes all the difference in this life, man. Embrace all of it. Embrace being broke, embrace being sexless, sexless in the sense of not having a girlfriend or having a woman who is necessarily attracted to you, again, because you do not have the money. Do you understand me? Embrace all those things, man. Embrace that you are not where you need to be in this life, man. Embrace that what, you are not the best looking guy out there, and what, that should be your motivation, man, to go what and get those things that you want out of this life, man. Nobody is going to come and give it to you, man. Nobody is going to come to your doorstep and be like, hey, look, this is handsomeness, take it. This is money, take it. This is mental strength, take it. No, you as the man, you have to go into the battlefield and fight those wars, man. Those things you are running away from, those things you are shying away from, is what is going to what, make you you. Semen retention is also a form of that, man. It challenges you. It shows you what truly how weak you are as a person. If you want to know how much power something has over you, try what, fasting from it, man. I did not say this, by the way, it was a quote. If it's food, try fasting from food. If it's women, if it's lust, try what, fasting from women. Whatever it is what that you think what you, I don't know how to say it, but does not necessarily have control over you, try what, staying away from it and see how long you can do it for, man. Then you realize what, how truly weak you are as a person, man. So guys, embrace all these things I've just mentioned, man, because what, it is what builds strength, man. It is what makes you what, the man that you are meant to be. Do not be like the guys who are what running away from what problems of life, man, because what that's what even makes the problems much more bigger. But what facing them head on even what reveals the fact that what most of your fears as a man are what irrational. They are due to societal conditionings. They are due to what people say is doable or not doable, not what you have tried to do and not be able to do, but what people are saying that what can be done or cannot be done, man. Stop listening to people who are not even where you want to be at, man. Trust me, man, because what those people do not have the memo, they do not have the blueprint. If you want to become a better person, look at those people who you wish to become like, man. Look at their life, watch what they are doing, and try to do the same, man, but what in your own way. I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys in my other videos, man. If you are new to my channel, subscribe. I love you, and see you guys in my other videos. Ciao.